man, we just got to keep it going, man. At the end of the day, I mean, we just finished. It's exactly like it came down to the last play, and like Chan made a great play, and so did everybody else, pursuit and everything else. But, that feeling, it's a great feeling, man. It's a great feeling.
How would you just describe what transpired after he gets in the end zone there and just the celebration there?
I mean, honestly, I know they was all celebrating. I ran in here because I had to use the restroom. So, if y'all really want to know, like, when they was out there celebrating, I was in here peeing, so. If I had a Forrest Gump moment, you got to pee.
Chandler Jones one-on-one the open field with the quarterback. How many times you taken him?
I'll take him every day. I mean, y'all just seen what happened, man. He's stiff on the dude and got ghosts. So I take Chan every day. Take Chan every day.
He was emotional coming off the field.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it in his eyes. I mean, that's a great play, man. Chan been through a lot. And I mean, I'm not saying like off the field stuff like nothing that anybody knows about. Probably just being frustrated with the plan. I'm pretty sure you media people know. People. Us athletes, we pay attention to what y'all say negatively, and I'm not saying that Chan was affected by that or anything like that, but he's just been Chandler. He's just been Chandler.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Just being in the environment with fans and everything in the stadium, I feel like a long time since I had been, especially here, but just playing in the game in general. So it's just good to be in the environment with everybody.
Who were you waving to? Waving hello to everybody, or what was the?
I mean, there's probably the people that was that were like, where is he at? Why is he dropping music videos? Like, why is he doing all this stuff? But I was just having fun.
How did you feel you performed today? I mean, it's been a while since you were out there. So.
I feel like I made the most of the opportunities I had. Ran efficient routes. The Patriots are doing a really good job of disguising, so reading the coverage after the snap was a bit of a challenge. I feel like I did pretty well at that for the most part, so what I was asked to do, I feel like I did pretty well.
You guys had a second half where there wasn't a whole lot going on offensively, and then you come up with this big drive at the end. Like, how did you guys muster that kind of out of seemingly nowhere, really?
I mean, it's just having an urgency when you need it, There's not much we can do or go back and change about what happened in the second half. It wasn't what we tried to go out there and put on tape, but when it counted and we needed to have it, guys made plays, and that's really all you can ask for.
I know you said you were having fun when you scored that touchdown, but what did it feel like to get back into the end zone, especially at home?
A lot of fun. Just feel like a party, you know what I'm saying? So have the guys come in with you and just celebrate and have a good time, and everybody saying it's good to have you back. It just feels like family,
What does it say about a guy like Keelan who just stays ready all the time, and then when his number's called, makes at the time the biggest play of the game before?
Yeah, it takes a high level of focus. That's a skill I admire in a lot of people. 'Cause there's a lot of times in my career where you're not guaranteed consistent opportunities throughout the game, but to stay focused and stay in it and not let your mind drift or get caught sleeping when the opportunity presents itself. It's a very tough mental skill to have. So I respect that in Keelan a lot.
How nerve-wracking was it while they were deciding if it was a catch or not a catch, while they kept reviewing it on the Jumbotron?
I mean, you watch it, but it's like when you're on the field, you gotta kind of stay in the middle, stay neutral, and be like, all right, well, if his foot's out, let's go make a play. If it's in, then it's up, it's lit.
What'd you think? What'd you think when you saw it?
I mean, the first angle they kept showing, it was like, okay, it looked like he out. But then they showed the second angle. I don't know why they was hiding it so long, but they showed it, and all the grass that came up was inside the white. So I was like, oh, that's lit. He just the top part of his cleat was out of bounds, but it probably just wasn't a stud underneath there. So. It was up after that.
There you go.
I assume you guys are probably thinking that it was going to overtime. So when you see the ball go up in the air, when they throw it in the air, what was your thought when you saw the ball floating around there to the one Chandler picked off? Just as it goes in the air, you're just like, what is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like guys run around and, you're just like, all right, whenever this play ends, so let's lock in and get ready for overtime. And then Chan catches it, and it's just like, oh, wait, is there anybody around him? And then he runs over whoever was in front of him, and it's like, it doesn't even feel real at that point,
Have you ever been a part of something like that, or?
I don't think so. No, not even close.
What's Coach McDaniel say? Like, just coming up with the words. A lot of people just speechless after this. Like, what did he tell you guys?
I mean, just like how, as far as leads and everything, we've been on the tough end, we've been on the wrong end of those kind of games before. So to have the ball bounce our way, it just feels good. You can call it what you can call it, whatever, but it looks like a win in the score column.
How would you rate that stiff arm from Chandler?
I mean, good, great. Well, he took the drill from the practice field to the game.
He was emotional coming off the field. Can you just speak to me what he's been through this season, just the kind of guy he is to have a moment like that, how proud you were to see?
Yeah, I mean, people have their opinions as far as sack totals and sack numbers, and and that is what it is. But I mean, Chan is somebody that comes in and works hard. Not only does he work hard, he teaches the young pass rushers the little skills and the little techniques that he has. So I respect how he goes about it a lot. And sometimes the production may not be what you want it to be or what people expect it to be, but you keep showing up, keep being in the right place, and good things are bound to happen. So we love having Chan here.
Thanks, man.
For sure.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. He stiff-armed the dude and went to the crib.
As crazy as that finish was, I mean, that win, was huge for y'all in terms of keeping you in the playoff hunt. I think after the day, you guys are 2 games back. Having a win like this, how can this kind of propel you guys in this last stretch to try to make a push?
Honestly, it comes down to getting better every day. We still have a lot of work to do. We got to go to Pittsburgh, and it's going to be cold, and it's going to be a hostile environment. So we just got to, obviously get our bodies right, enjoy this tonight, and then we're back to work tomorrow.
Max, everybody talks about playing through the 4 zeros, but that was literally the case. It was on the 0 when that play unfolded. So what's the message there?
Coach talks about it all the time, 60 minutes. And, we've had a lot of games that are more than 60 minutes. So it's just, it's every game this year, it seems like. Finally getting to close it out like that was incredible. These guys, obviously the coaches wanted that win badly. Everyone in this locker room wanted it badly. And we just got to keep going and keep improving. So, it's, to win in this league is not easy, so we'll take whatever we can get.
So we heard your immediate reaction. What about when Chan actually catches it? Did you feel like he's
God.
gone now?
I couldn't believe it. Once he stiff-armed him, it was over. We had he had 5 blockers behind him, but it was just crazy. Chan has been working so hard all year. One of the best people I know. He deserves everything, so it just makes me so happy for him.
It seemed like even before that play, he was having kind of a nice day today. He had a couple huge pressures, so you guys think of batted down pass. What do you think's really gotten into him the last few weeks? It seems like he's kind of even stepped it up a level.
He's been just getting better. Trusting the process. He's a great player. And, it doesn't always go your way in this game, especially as a rusher. They look at the sacks and the numbers, and he's just a guy that's never going to let that affect him. He just keeps going and keep improving. So. I'm so proud of him. It's incredible.
Well, we were in in a desperado situation where we know that there was 0 time left in the clock, and I think I saw Jacoby kind of spotting up to throw it back, and I was just trying to look for the nearest guy, and Maxx Jones was right there, and I kind of just went up there and got it and broke a tackle and scored.
Wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have you ever been involved in a game that ended as wild as that ended?
No.
On any level?
No, I've never. And that was a game. It was a tough game, and we know we were going to have to play more than 60 minutes to beat this team. And like I said, this is a huge win for our team for sure.
So as soon as you catch it, you see it ahead of you. Are you thinking touchdown, or just what's going through your?
Well, when I caught it at first, I was thinking, who's around me? And I felt myself stumble a little bit after the stiff arm, and then I was thinking, who do I pitch it to? Because I was just trying to keep the ball alive. And so when I stayed up, I just turned the Jets on, and the rest was history. I would have pitched it.
What did it feel like for you, though, to finish the game off like that in the home stadium and hear Raider Nation lose their mind?
Honestly, I was just trying to catch my breath. When I got in the end zone, I was kind of just standing there. All my teammates kind of was just pushing me in every different direction. I really couldn't breathe. I couldn't see much. And I guess we have won the game. It was wild.
Is there any more significance because it's against the Patriots?
I haven't even thought that far. But when you play against a former team, you never really want to speak about it, but you always have that in your mind, I got to get this team. So it does feel a little good that I'll do a little silent brag there. It felt good.
Was that part of your success for the whole day? I mean, even before the last play, it seemed like you were having a real good day. It's some big pressures, or just what was going right for you today?
I was just trying to make plays, honestly. Even if it wasn't for me to make that touchdown, I just feel like if I can do something to help us win. And obviously that was a big play, but the pressures, Max, those guys, everyone was just doing very well. And sometimes the stats may not show, but that was a great team win.
And then what's the celebration like? Looked like you were trapped up there against the
against the wall. There was no room for a celebration. Like I said, I was trying to catch my breath. I really couldn't breathe, but man, that was a huge win. Amazing. Thank you.
What was the chatter when they were replaying Keelan's touchdown? What was going through everybody's mind?
We didn't know. Like I said, they kept replaying the replay on the jumbotron, and there was no evidence to kind of overturn it. So we were happy about that. Of course.
Chandler, I saw you getting emotional on your way off the field. Just with everything that's been this season, the ups and downs, just what did that moment alone mean?
Yeah, I definitely did get a little emotional. And that's pretty cool that you caught that. I teared up a little bit, but because I just love football. I'm a huge fan of the game. I love the sport. And I think when I started to tear up, I think it had just hit me how big of the play I had made. And it didn't hit me yet. So I was like, you know what, let me take this moment for myself a little bit and drop a few tears.
When's the last time you scored a touchdown? I think that was your first one in the NFL, right?
No, that wasn't my first one. Back when I was on the Patriots, though. I got a blocked field goal, scoop score touchdown. But it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah.
Kyle, anything else for him?
Amazing. Great job.
Thank
Very
you,
well
Kyle.
spoken.
You
Love
guys
this
might
guy.
even hire Kyle when he's
Hero.
done playing.
Hero of the day, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys.